Folks, the people of this nation have spoken. They delivered us a clear victory, a convincing victory, a victory for we the people. We won with the most votes ever cast for a presidential ticket in the history of the national 74 million. Well, I must admit it surprised me. Tonight, we've seen all over this nation, all cities in all parts of the country, indeed across the world, an outpouring of joy, of hope, renewed faith, and tomorrow bring a better day. I'm humbled by the trust and confidence you placed in me. I pledge to be a president who seeks not to divide but unify, who doesn't see red states and blue states, only sees the United States and work with all my heart. With the confidence of the whole people, to win all the confidence of all of you. For that is what America, I believe, is about. It's about people, and that's what our administration will be all about. I chose this office to restore the soul of America, to rebuild the backbone of this nation, the middle class, and to make America respected around the world again. And to unite us here at home is the honor of my lifetime. That so many millions of voices has voiced of the vision, and now the work of making that vision real is the task of our time. Folks, as I said many times before, I'm Jill's husband, and I would not be here without her love and tireless support of you. And my sons, Hunter and Ashley, my daughter, and all our grandchildren and their spouses, and all our families. They're my heart. She's a mom, a military mom, an educator. She dedicated her life to education. But teaching isn't just what she does, it's who she is. For American educators, this is a great day for you all. You're going to have one of your own in the White House, and she's going to make a great First Lady. I'm so proud of her. And I had the honors of serving with a fantastic Vice President who you just heard from Kamala Harris, who makes history as the first black woman, the first woman from South Asian descent, the first daughter of immigrant ever elected in this country. Don't tell me it's not possible in the United States. It's long overdue, and we'll remind tonight of those who fought so hard for so many years to make this happen. But once again, America bent the arc of the moral universe more toward justice. Kamala, don't like it or not, your family. You become an honorary right now. There's no way out. To all those of you who volunteers and work the poll in the middle of this pandemic, local elected officials, you deserve a special thanks from the entire nation. To my campaign team and all the volunteers and all who gave so much of themselves to make this moment possible, I owe you. I owe you everything. And to all those who supported us, I'm proud of the campaigns we built and ran. I'm proud of the coalition we put together, the broadest and most diverse coalitions in history. Democrats, Republicans, Independents, Progressives, Moderates, Conservative, Young, Old, Urban, Suburban, Rural, Gay, Straight, Transgender, White, Latino, Asians, Native American. I mean it, especially in those moments, and especially when this campaign was at its lower ebb. The African American community stood up again for me. You always have my back, and I have yours. I said at the outset I wanted this campaign to represent and look like America. We've done that. Now that's what I want the administration to look like for all those of you who vote for President Trump. I understand the disappointment tonight. I lost a couple of my time myself. But now, let's give each other a chance. It's time to put away the harsh rhetoric, lower the temperature, see each other again, listen to each other again, and to make progress, we have to stop treating our opponents as our enemy. They are not our enemies, they are Americans. The ballot tells us to everything. There's a season, a time to build, a time to reap, and a time to sow. This is the time to heal in America. Now this campaign is over. What is the will of people? What is our mandate? I believe it's this. America has called upon us to master the force of decency, the force of fairness, to master the force of science, and the force of health in the great battles of our time. The better to control the virus, the better to build prosperity, the better to secure your family health care, the better to achieve racial justice and root out systemic racism in this country. The better to restore decency, defend democracy, and give everybody in this country a fair shot. That's all they asking for, a fair shot. Folks, our work begin with getting COVID under control. We cannot repair the economy, restore our vitality, or release life's most precious moments, hugging our grandchildren, our children on our birthdays, weddings, graduation, all the moments that matter most to us until we get it under control. On Mondays, I will name a group of leading scientists and experts as transition advisors to help take the Biden-Harris COVID plan and convert it into an action blueprint. That will start on January the 20th, 2021. That plan will be built on bedrock science. It will be constructed out of compassion, empathy, and concern. I will spare no effort, none or any commitment to turn around this pandemic. Folks, I'm proud Democrat, but I will govern as an American president. I worked as hard for those who didn't voice for me as those who did. Let this grim era of demonization in America begin to end here and now. To refusal of Democrats and Republicans to cooperate with one another is not some mysterious force beyond our control. It's a decision, a choice we make. And if we can decide not to cooperate, then we can decide to cooperate. And I believe that this is part of the mandate given just from the American people. They want us to cooperate in their interest. And that's the choice I make. And I call on Congress, Democrats, to make that choice with me. The American story is about slow yet steadily widening the opportunity in America. And make no mistake, too many dreams has been deferred for too long. We must make the promise of the country real for everybody, no matter their race, their ethnicity, their faith, their identity, or their disability. Folks, American has always been shaped by inflection points. By moment in time where we make hard decisions who about who we are and what we want to be. Lincoln in 1860 coming to share the Union. FDR in 1932 promising a legal country a New Deal. JFK in 1960s pledging a new frontier. And 12 years ago, when Barack Obama made history and told us, yes, we can. Well, folks, we stand at an inflection point. We have an opportunity to defeat despair. We must restore the soul of America. Our nation is shaped by the constant battle between our better angels and our darkest impulse. And what President says in this battle matters. It's time for our better angels to repair. Tonight, the whole world is watching America, and I believe, as our best, America is a beacon for the globe. We will lead not only by the example of our power, but by the power of our example. I know I always believe, and many of you hear me say it. I always believe we can define America in one word. That's in America, everyone should be given an opportunity to go as far as their dream, and God's given ability we take it. You see, I believe in the possibility of this country. We are always looking ahead to America that's free and more, ahead to an America that creates jobs with dignity and respect. Ahead to an America that cures disease like cancer and Alzheimer's. Ahead to an America that never leaves anyone behind. Ahead to an America that never give up, never give in. This is a great nation. It's always been a bad bet to bet against America. we're good people. This is United States of America, and there never been anything we've been not able to do when we done it together. And my family, particularly my deceased son's Bill, is captured the faith that sustained me and which I believe sustain America. Due to this terrible virus this year, my heart goes out to each and every one of you. Hopefully this hymn give you solace as well, and it goes like this, and he will raise you up on eagle wings, bear you on the bridge of dawn, and make you just shine like the sun, and hold you in the palm of his hands. And now together on eagle wing, we embrace and hold you in the palm of his hand. And now together on eagle wings, we embark on the world that God and history have called upon us to do. With full hearts and steady hand, with faith in America and in each other, with love of country, a thirst for justice. Let's be the nation that we know we can be. A nation united, a nation strengthened. Ladies and gentlemen, there's never been anything we tried and not been able to do. So remember, as my grandpappy said, when I walked out of his home, when I was a kid up in Scranton, he said, Joe, keep the faith. Keep the faith. And our grandmother, when she was alive, she yells, no, Joe, spread the faith. Faith. God love you all. May God bless America and may God protect our troops. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.